Understanding bias, what it is and why it matters. Bias is a preference for or against something. It is a leaning in one direction, often without considering other perspectives. Everyone has biases, shaped by our experiences and beliefs. Bias is not always negative, but it's crucial to recognize it. Unrecognized bias can lead to misinformed opinions and unfair judgments. By understanding bias, we can become more critical thinkers and responsible consumers of information. When we encounter information, especially news or opinions, we must be wary of potential bias. Bias can be evident in the way information is presented, the language used, and the perspectives included or excluded. Recognizing bias helps us evaluate information objectively and form our own informed conclusions. By understanding the influence of bias, we can engage in more balanced and productive discussions. The many faces of bias, from subtle slants to glaring omissions. Bias can manifest in various forms, making it sometimes challenging to detect. One common type is confirmation bias, where individuals favor information that confirms their existing beliefs. Another is negativity bias, which highlights negative aspects while downplaying positive ones. Omission bias involves leaving out crucial information that contradicts a particular viewpoint. Bias can also be evident in the use of loaded language, employing emotionally charged words to sway the reader's opinion. For example, a news report might focus solely on the negative aspects of immigration without acknowledging its economic benefits, or a historical account might glorify a particular leader while minimizing their wrongdoings. Recognizing these different forms of bias is essential for discerning the true nature of information. By understanding the subtle ways bias operates, we can develop a more nuanced and critical perspective. Unmasking bias. How to spot it in writing. Identifying bias in writing requires careful attention to language, tone, and perspective. Look for emotionally charged words or phrases that evoke strong feelings. Pay attention to how different groups or individuals are portrayed. Are certain perspectives emphasized while others are ignored? Consider the source of the information and their potential biases. Does the author have a vested interest in promoting a particular viewpoint? For instance, an article about climate change written by a fossil fuel industry spokesperson might downplay the urgency of the issue. Conversely, an environmental activist might present a more alarming picture. By questioning the source and their potential biases, readers can better assess the objectivity of the information presented. Remember, critical thinking and careful analysis are key to unmasking bias. Becoming a critical reader. Asking the right questions. Becoming a critical reader involves actively engaging with the text and asking probing questions. Who is the author, and what are their credentials? What is the purpose of the text, and who is the intended audience? Is the information presented factually accurate and supported by evidence? Are there any missing perspectives or alternative viewpoints? By asking these questions, we can move beyond passive consumption and develop a more critical understanding of the information. Ultimately, recognizing bias is an ongoing process that requires constant vigilance and a willingness to challenge our own assumptions. By developing critical reading skills, we can become more informed citizens capable of navigating the complexities of information in the digital age. Remember, understanding bias is not about dismissing information, but engaging with it more deeply and thoughtfully.